So hello everybody, Carlos here, recording some video for you for the midweek episode. This is Queenswood Drive. This is where a lot of the old money spent their old money on shoreline properties. This will eventually take the path all the way along the shoreline to Cadborough Bay, which is where I'm going to end this video clip. Probably two video clips, to tell you the truth. Finally, I've turned away from the sun. I was running into the sun and into the wind, which would not make a good combination for video or audio. Now I have the sun behind me and the wind behind me. This area is famous for its stands of arbutus trees. Those are those bronze-colored, gnarly, tall, branched stems up ahead. You see them? This is very quiet. Very, very quiet. No shops, just big houses on big lots. As I regain my composure and start running again, I will take a few of the little beach access routes just to make it a little more scenic, for you. Hopefully this is coming through nice and clear. No rain on the lens today. Mind you, it has been raining on and off all morning, but there look like bands of rain coming in with huge amounts of water off the ocean. The Pineapple Express. I'm at 4K from my fridge at the moment, just going past some of these huge houses. Excuse me again. I remember when they built this one, through the gates there, hidden at the back there. More money than you can imagine. Back to the running. All in all, today's run is going to be about 11 kilometers, of which you're going to see and hear from me over about 4 of those kilometers, maybe less, maybe 3.5K of recording. 7 minutes 50 at the moment is my average pace. There is an uphill coming quite soon, but before that there is a beach access. I'll be stopping at each beach access to do a little bit of a scenic tour. And down I go. This is the first little scenic detour that I'm taking. See the conditions of the water. Pretty calm today. As I say, the wind is behind me. As I slow down to suck up the glory of this spot. I don't often come down this particular beach access. There you go. Quick 360 and pause. There's a deer waiting for me to go by so that it could sneak across and forage for more greenery. Hello dear, a young buck. Just checking that I'm still recording video. The next bit, as you see, is uphill and into the sun. So I will record audio throughout, and I apologize that I was being blinded shortly by the sunlight reflecting off the wet road. Hello there. A couple of nice looking white dogs. Not sure what make they are. They look like white Alsatians, like white shepherds. Up I go. This is the first major hill. Sorry about the sun, folks. I could shelter the sun a little bit with my hand so you can read my palm. There you go. Topping out here. So the ocean is to my left. This is still Queenswood Drive. The terminology is that the drives are the ancestral, ancient connections between various farmhouses and properties. So a drive would wend its way along a coastline connecting the houses to the supply stream from the main roads in the neighborhood. The drives are the old roads. So now I have another downhill coming up. It's funny to say that a downhill is coming up. It's coming up on my agenda, I should say. 37 minutes from my fridge. 7 minutes, 53. As I go down into the hollow one more time. Because of these coastal inlets, there are lots of rocky outcrops, and those rocky outcrops create these dips and hollows on the coast trail. And once again, I climb into the sun. I'll take a walk break here. I would have stopped a little later, but I got a twinge from my heel. This is, in fact, even though Thursday is way towards the end of the week, this is my first run since Sunday. I have had a couple of things to do downtown. One was nice house. One was to see my doctor, and the other one was to go to the Life Lab clinic to take some blood work. This is another one of those scenic detours that I'm taking. Beach access once again. Walking off my twinged ankle. Almost 5k into my run now. 5 kilometers from my pillow, I could say. As you probably know, I don't drive anywhere. That's one of the reasons why all my runs start and finish at my house. Without the luxury of a car or a driving permit, I can't really drive to a scenic location, but with so many wonderful scenic opportunities in my own neighborhood, I don't really see the need for a car anymore. As I pause yet another clip. Right about here. So that was the second scenic beach access point. As I start running up this big hill, this is in fact the biggest of the hills. And at the top of this hill, there is a ceramic bear, a huge ceramic bear. It is on somebody's property, that house up ahead, so I will approach it slowly. I would have stopped running a little bit later. The twinge is going away. Finally, up the hill. It's my left ankle that's twinging. It's just a nerve twinge, I'm sure. A neurological twitch. So there is the bear. I believe they used to have these bears all over Victoria. People used to buy them and use them for promoting whatever cause they were promoting. This property here is called Twin Coves, I believe. Yeah, it's behind this tree. The branches have grown over the sign. Back to running. It's not going to be very much more video today. I'm getting to the end of Queenswood Drive. There's one more beach access to photograph. And then I'll be heading across the isthmus to Canberra Gyro Park. Just dropped below 8-minute pace now. But luckily, the ankle twinge has untwinged itself. I hear some heavy equipment to my left. Yeah. They're doing some building there. These properties change hands for about 4 mil. $5.5K from home. Luckily, we haven't been rained on today. That is very good news. because knowing my luck, my camera is a raindrop magnet. Within seconds, it gets besmirched. Now this next beach access is the biggest and finest, as I once again shield the direct rays from the camera. There it is, down at the bottom there. I brought my friend Alan here. Well, actually he brought me here because that particular year was already year 3 of me without a driving permit. So he came over in May to help me. At the time I was also race director for the Elk Beaver ultramarathons, and I needed somebody who could drive my wife's PT Cruiser, so he came down here with me, driving Norma's Cruiser, and we had a photograph taken just around here of both of us. One of the friendly passers-by took our photograph. There you go. So from the predictions, this is the last bay that I will see that's nice and calm. The next one will be facing the wind. As I pause once again. So the last clip, I can tell already, is going to be a little bit noisy, so I won't speak too much now. I'll just run down this hill to Cadborough Bay. I've now crested the isthmus, and I'm now heading towards Cadborough Bay proper. At this stage now, I'm not sure which clip I'm on or how many minutes I have, so I'm just hoping that I have about half an hour of material by the time I say bye-bye to you all. There's a handy dart, a bus for disabled passengers, heading up towards 10 Mile Point. Telegraph Bay Road is the name of this little bit of the coast road. It changes names in true British tradition all the way along the coast as you go through each little neighborhood. Yes, in the old days there used to be fiefdoms, that kind of thing. That shouldn't be too bad for wind now that I've warned you. I can hear it in my earbuds, whistling around my earbuds. And there is the bay, Cadborough Bay. This is where the wind is a feature. be a quiet spot when I get to that post right on the beach where I can turn my back to the wind. Okay, so this is the running jackal turning his back on the wind, saying goodbye to you all from this memorial bench. Bye bye.